Go and get him, boy. Go get him, mud butt. Come on, boy. Go and get him, man. They coming for me, man. Go get him. Gone, man. Mud butt. What's up, guys? It's your boy Mr. Hexagon here. I got some more tips and tricks for yet another game, Call of Duty Ghost, fresh and early. I'm just gonna start off with my basic class setups, the things that I use to get around. Then I'm gonna follow up with some good maps that I know, my favorite maps to camp on. I got camping spots and stuff like that. So first things first, I like to start off with this weapon here. I'm not even sure exactly what it's called. I don't even know what I'm looking at. The RX something, but it's the white one at the bottom. Kind of looks like the downloadable gun from Black Ops 2. Now all I do is put a grip on that. I don't put anything else in there but a grip. Right now I'm using Marathon, and I'm using the ammo perk, which you start off with full ammo, maximize ammo. That's pretty much all I'm using, that and a revolver pistol. And first map I'm going to start off with, of course, is one of my favorites, Freight. Freight is like a big warehouse of a map. You know, you got hiding spots up in the top of the warehouses and in between the trains. It's like one big map, and it's surrounding this train, these warehouses surrounding trains. And this simple spot in the orange warehouse is what it's referred to as, is a simple camp spot. Now you can only use this camp spot if the spawns are shifting right. So if your partners are spawning behind you, enemies are guaranteed to run out in the middle. And I guarantee it. Your enemies are going to run out in the middle. They're going to run out in the warehouse next to you and the warehouse across from you. And they're going to be out there in the middle of the trains. So this is a good spot for this map. As you can see right now, I'm going to clearly, easily get a dog. And I could put a video of every different video every time I go right in the spot. I'm guaranteed to get my K9, to get my Maniac, and to possibly get a Loki on this map, easily in this warehouse, simply behind this box. Very hard to hit, very hard to get, using my setup class, using my weapon. And if you get the dog, because most of you know, if you get the dog, if you camp with him, he can allow you to, you know, see through walls, because he can see through walls, and he's like letting you know when opponents get near by growling or by, you know, looking through the wall. And he'll really take out anyone gets behind you, if he's not acting stupid. You know, that plays a big part. If he's not acting stupid, he can definitely get someone behind you. But that's it for Freight. This is a perfect camp spot. Right now, people are still fresh. People are still new. Very hard to get you in this spot right here. So I recommend trying to get this spot. Look at this, K9 already. K9 out. People have no choice but to run out there in the middle. And I learned a bit from running out there in the middle myself. For some reason, you want to run out in that train. You want to run out in the middle. As you can see, the K9, as soon as someone got near the door, he kind of took them out immediately. If they got in the door, so you're pretty much safe. And the only problem with this is, of course, they can come behind you, but like I said, if you know how to shift the spawns right, if you know how to look at the map and see where your partners are on the map, you can see behind you, you know, with your radar. If you got partners spawning behind you, then you know for a fact that the enemy can't get behind you. And as you can see right there, I bust out a Maniac. I got a Maniac. I can throw it anytime. And guys are still coming out of the middle. Guys are still trying to shoot me up. See, the guy got me right there. But the guys are still trying to shoot me from the top of that warehouse. You know, they want to camp. This is kind of like a slap in the face, because you can camp right back. That's it for Freight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so moving on to one of my second favorite maps, Stormfront. Stormfront is another map where I do a lot of camping on. You know, it's okay to camp every now and then, because this is a game where the spawn system is retarded. It's already messed up. People are already camping. This is a good defense against campers, is to camp. Just camp better than they camp. So first things first, this map is very huge, like most of the maps in the game. It may seem like a simple road, but you can go all up in this building, and the building across the street, and you have another building down the street, and you have another library building down the street. So I'm gonna show you one of my favorite spots. Is actually inside of the library's entrance. You can run right downstairs right here, as you can see, and simply wait in the doorway. Now, a lot of people are using the dog as a repellent. You know, the dog is like, he's good for camping. It's like Infinity Ward wanted you to camp in this game. They wanted you to have all this stuff to help you camp sometimes. So if you get right in this corner here, you're pretty much invincible again. Because the only way they can get you is if they come through the door. If they're looking. Now this is also a good strategy for if, let's say, your team isn't doing so well. If your team is garbage, then you should have no problem doing this, because you know the waiting isn't, you don't have to wait that long, because the spawn system is, the way the spawn system is, they're gonna spawn I guess to the, what's this, to the west of where I'm looking now, to where I'm facing now, to my left. They're gonna spawn out there in that street and across the street, and most people are gonna run across the street over here to the library, and the only way they can get you is through the doorway and upstairs. If you can see, I'm looking to the right. They can actually get you from right upstairs. They can't get you from your right side down below, because there's an elevator there, and the elevator is extremely slow, so there's no way they can get you there. You can sit here until you get a dog, and of course when you get the dog, you can have him patrol the doorway for you, and that's where you really get invincible. Because here, as you look, Unborn the dog, I call my dog Mutt Butt. That's Mutt Butt. And Mutt Butt can see, what he can do here is he can literally see through walls. He can sit here, and when enemies get very close to you, now as stupid as the AI is for the dog sometimes, it gets to the point where, you know, you force him to work properly, because you know he's sitting at the doorway. The enemies are gonna get close. He's just gonna sit there, and eventually, if they get close enough, eventually he'll detect them, and he'll go after him. So they pretty much, now they can't even come through the door. And you see where the invincibility comes at. Even if they were to come in the door across from me, they would get taken down by me, because I got this RX, whatever gun this is. So even if they came through there, they would still get capped down. Right here, I'm looking up because I know the dog won't let them through the door 100% of the time. Now this particular game, I had a decent team, so I didn't have to worry too much. My team was so good that they were just taking all the kills. Now you can occasionally get up and look outside. But that's it for this map. I'm gonna show you my next map, my final map. I'm only doing 3 per video, so I'm gonna show you my final map, my third one, where I like to do special camp setup, invincibility. Alright, so stay tuned for that real quick. Alright, so last map, one of my other favorite map, top 3 for me. This is Warhawk. There we go. This map, there is no specific camping destination. I'm just gonna run the same class that I've been running for my other maps when I do camp, but there is a type of zone camping that I do for this map. Of course, you know, when people get kill streaks, this is what they do. They stay on the outsides, they stay hidden away, they stay on the side skirts where it's harder to get shot at, and where you don't be out in the opening simply. Right here, I just basically stay on the outer perimeters of this map. This map is very good outer perimeters. Once you play the game for a while, you will know kind of where they are spawning from. You don't even have to know exactly, but you'll know where the enemy is spawning at, and you kind of have an idea. And for this map, most people spawn on the actual outskirts of the map. So if you stay on the outskirts, right here where I'm at right now, you can go building to building, or you can just sit there and kind of go back and forth. People spawn rather quickly in this game, so the thing is, if you're running back and forth between these outskirts, people are going to spawn according to, you know, how quick you're moving. You can always tell when the enemy is spawning at. Whenever your team is not, that's where the enemy is spawning at. So if you see a bunch of blue dots bulged up in one area, that's where your team is spawning, and that's where the enemy is not going to be spawning at, you know, most of the time. So if you stay in the outskirts here, you can easily get a dog. run back and forth, like I said, and you can easily get a kill streak going and get the maniac. And once you get the maniac on this map, you're completely invincible. You can kind of run around real quickly, duck in and out of buildings, duck in and out of little areas, and just come out and stab people, snipe as many people as you can. As you see here, people are running away from me. Clearly you can take down the maniac pretty quickly, but make yourself harder to hit and just jump in and out of the buildings, and you have an easy kill streak going. Continue right here with the maniac. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys at a later time. Tell me how you feel about those little tips and tricks, and I told you exact camp spots, and for right now they're gonna work. They're definitely gonna work. And in closing, I forgot to mention that I'm using I'm going straight for the dog, his first kill streak, then I'm doing the maniac, and then I got a Loki. So other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you guys at a later time. Please do thumbs up this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment below, let me know about the tips and tricks. And if they work for you, just let me know. I mean, you could be a master at Call of Duty, and I could be telling you nothing. Alright, guys. Peace.
Enemy SATCOM spotted. Target obliterated. Agent to your mark. Friendly Trinity rocket inbound. Loki online. We're winning this fight! SATCOM uplink enabled.